Hi, I'm PJ, the GM, and this is what you missed on episode 39 of Edge of Legend. The party attempts to figure out what to tell the Darkness in order to receive more information on the state of Azmokan. They decide to tell the Darkness that that's where they'll be heading next, and the Darkness relays all that they can. The Red Rock tribe, led by Takara Ice, are the ones that have been attacking the southern continent of Azmokan, with massive air raids to the north and west coasts, but they have recently stopped those raids and have settled in the east. Ichi immediately panics, relaying to the team that Easter Azmokan is home to superfauna, gigantic beasts that roam the jungle. If the Red Rock tribe has settled there and are known for their way with animals, her fear is that they are trying to tame the superfauna and use them as weapons for the Green Army. The adventurers decide that they have to go to Azmokan ASAP, but they're at a loss of how. They apparently have to cross something called the Sand Sea, which is incredibly difficult to navigate. They head back to Agrippa upon Aubert to ask Isuo if they can use their magical door. While the rest of the party comes up with this plan, Rufa discusses more with the Darkness. They tell Rufa that Xanakin is actively trying to steal the war away from Korokos and suggests that would be worth some investigation in the future. With a leap, they disappear. Everyone regroups and they begin packing up camp, but in the middle of that, Shionibus receives a magical scarab from her uncle. He was relieved to receive her letter, and she hasn't contacted home since she left, so there's been some time apart. But Shionibus explains to him that the state of the Green War, and the tone immediately shifts. Shionibus asks him if it's better to come home and help her people with the War of the Red Wastes, but her uncle insists that she cannot fight for home if there is no home to fight for, and that she's better suited saving the world. She appreciates her uncle's wisdom, and they end the conversation, and Shionibus kind of casually mentions Ravan, but upon realizing what she just revealed, she hangs up. She hanged up the scarab. Moving on. Ichi similarly gets a letter back from El Toro Fuerte, who confirms everything the Darkness has said about the Green Army in Azmokan. He also mentions that there is a new champion of Lucha who is savagely destroying any opponent that crosses him with brutal ferocity. He wears a belt nobody recognizes, and he is concerned with the future of Lucha. The dragon that guards the temple will not do anything to stop them, but El Toro Fuerte knows that there will be a time when a new champion will rise and restore the temple to their former glory. Upon reading this, Ichi knows it is her destiny to return home and save Lucha. Meanwhile, Alona catches up with little Joey, and they have a little meetup with Hera, Antigone, and Tobias. Unfortunately, Joey still has no memory of what happened to him, but he still remains chipper as always. With no other thoughts, Alona teaches him how to pray to Aphra, and encourages him to speak to her often. On the way to Agrippa upon Aubert, Rufa makes a deal with Ikius C. Boomglass to get them on the ground level of this new food and water making machine that they're working on. Woodward learns how to make hooch bombs from Kahorba Bubble Boil, and a little help from Rochelle. Ichi, Hera, and Antigone create a new 3-person fighting move, and Shionibus gets a letter back from Larian Voss confirming Madazong made it safely to the north, and he'll be trying to convince the Blue Rock tribe to fight against the Green Army on her behalf. Once they make it to Isuo's, they are relieved to be greeted by that friendly face of theirs. But unfortunately, they cannot use the door to travel to Azmokan, for it was destroyed in one of the air raids. However, they do write them a coupon for one of the mariners of the docks that will safely get them across the Sand Sea. While the party is there, they also decide to upgrade their weapons with Isuo's many runes. Shionibus purchases a +1 rune for her scimitar, Rufa acquires many talismans from his homeland, and Ichi asks for a rune of protection. Isuo pulls Alona aside and asks her if they could give Ichi a very rare rune of Aphra. Alona agrees, with slight hesitation. When Isuo pulls out of the shelf, they ask Alona to bless it for them, and she does. When Alona is finished imbuing the lesser rune of Aphra on Ichi's mantle, Isuo pulls Alona aside and tells her that the rune had no magical abilities before she blessed it. Alona asks them why they would do that. What if Alona failed? But Isuo retorts with the fact that she didn't, and smiles warmly at her growing confidence. Before they leave, Woodward gets 2 runes placed on the clan dagger that Braun gave. Now he has the Dwarven rune of Retribution. Anyone that hits him will feel the wrath of the clan that he represents. As they head out the door, Isuo stops Rufa for one more thing. He whispers in his ear that Rufa has been marked, and that she is coming for him. But don't be afraid. With a secret ominous message And all their goodbyes done, the adventurers head to the docks to find the mariner who's going to take them to Osmocon. But when they get there, they're met with a frazzled old seafarer named Martin. And Martin he's got a ragged boat. He's going to take them out to sea. He's going to wildly warn them that their coupon will only get them halfway, because the rest is dumb luck. And that is where we end episode 39 of Edge of Legend. Make sure to tune in Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Nat20 Productions Official, on Twitch to catch the newest episodes of Edge of Legend as they happen. We look forward to seeing you and becoming legends right along with you in the chat. Until then, we'll see you same Nat time, same Nat channel. Thank you for watching.